regarding my Korean adoptee family. And it's been a couple months since we moved from Korea and we stayed in the States for a month. But there's a lot that's been going on since then. To start, my sister, the last time I saw her was at her wedding, and it was really emotional for me. In fact, my mom had pulled me away as she was telling me I needed to leave after the wedding, and I started to cry because I really wanted to see her more, and I thought maybe that'd be the last time I ever saw her. It was really hard for me to hold it together. My mom actually had to like pry me back after the wedding, which was really sad, but I just held her so close and hugged her tightly, and that was really difficult for me. Since then, I haven't had much contact with her. She went on a 10-day honeymoon in Europe, so I was so happy, and I was really fun to see all of her pictures. She went with a Korean tour group, and so I know she had a great time. And Eric and I have been traveling, as you know, and recently I looked at her cacao pictures, and that's sometimes the only way I can really stay up to date with my sisters is if I look at their pictures. It's kind of snoopy, but I do that every once in a while. And then I saw most recently little baby shoes with a little ultrasound picture. So then I got to wondering, is she pregnant? And of course I didn't get any messages. And so I did message her on Kakao, and she did tell me that she's pregnant and it was a honeymoon baby, and I totally called it. I think what hurts me the most is not feeling like I'm part of the family. She didn't even tell me, and I had to find out by just seeing her own pictures as an update. So it's a little heartbreaking because I thought that maybe I had more of an impression on her. We're supposed to be twins, we're supposed to be close, we're supposed to have that bond, and yet I definitely know that I made the right decision in leaving Korea. One of the reasons is because no one really stays in contact with me. I'm always the one that's pursuing communication and pictures. I'm really happy for her, and I'm really hoping in the future Eric and I are considering, if we're able to make it back and when that would be a possibility, and I really want to see, the baby. I chatted with my mom briefly on Kakao about it. She's excited, and the family seems to want a girl, and I definitely want a girl too, so it'd be really cute. The next thing I wanted to share about is my experience being back home. I talked about briefly how being adopted was really challenging for me, being in a home where you don't really think you fit in, and you don't really think your parents maybe made the right decision adopting. They wanted kids for the wrong reasons. My husband and I stayed with my parents, and I thought maybe things would turn a corner. We stayed there, but it was really stressful, and I felt like I was walking on eggshells the whole time. If I made a mess, we couldn't even leave a dish in the sink. Everything was really stressful. We were on edge. There was lots of rules we had to follow in the house, and we didn't want to make my mom upset the entire time. It led us to them dropping us off when we were going to start our adventure to Seattle, and we took a charter bus. My parents dropped us off, we were leaving, and they didn't even get out of the car. I had to walk around after I had all my bags on me, open the car door and say, "Are you guys getting out?" to even give me a hug. It was one of the most uncomfortable situations I think I've ever been in. You'd think that if I'm going away on this trip that I would even get a handshake or a hug or anything, and it's like they had no emotion. So I had to basically pull them out of the car and say, "Can I please have a hug?" So that's kind of the situation where I feel like this trip is really good for Eric and I. We have time to not only kind of see where things go and discover the world, but also put more things into perspective. How am I going to continue pursuing my relationship with my adoptive family as well as my Korean family? It really opened my eyes to being in this kind of uncomfortable relationship with both families and having to maneuver through that. All in all, I'm really grateful to have Eric though, because he's seen my mom yell at me when I was at the house. He's seen everything from the good to the worst, to the bad to the ugly, and he's managed to stay by my side. So I'm really grateful for that, and I'll just keep you updated on things as they come. My adoption story is no way over. The other update I wanted to share is all the stress from living with my parents' house and traveling. All of that has caused my hair to fall out. It may look like it's really thick right now, but actually it's been falling out in clumps, and I'm really stressed out because I don't know if it's the hard water or if it's the just tremendous stress I went through. Needless to say, when I've been taking showers lately, I've noticed actual clumps coming out, and I physically am not sure exactly what to do. If you're experiencing this issue, please let me know if there's a way to make it stop, or if you've gone through the same thing definitely share your comment below. I really love to hear your thoughts and opinions. I really hope that you enjoy watching our travel videos, and I'll see you around the world. Bye!